So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world. And the day is upon us. If you have Spotify, today it was released, the Spotify Rap 2024. So, yeah, big year, and I watched was my like Spotify Rap was, and I wasn't surprised in some of the cases because I don't think Spotify really explains what my musical habits is because since I get to talk about bands, I get a lot of like promotions from bands before. So back in the day when I didn't get the promotions, I listened to a lot of like bands only on Spotify, but also I have kids. So when I'm with my kids, sometimes my Spotify playlist really reflects on what they want to listen to. So let's watch what my Spotify rap was for this year, 2024, and I can defend myself, or you can, judge me based on what it is. So here we have it. So my artist of the year for this year was Pearl Jam. And that makes sense because uh, Pearl Jam released a new album this year. And at the beginning of the year, I was on a Pearl Jam binge, listening to all their albums and getting ready for the new album, Dark Matter, uh, which is an album I really enjoyed. I actually bought that one on vinyl. So they're my artists of the year. So apparently, this I listened to 59,208 music this year, which I think is down. I've had years where it's been up. But when I lived in Florida, I did a lot of driving. So with a lot of driving comes a lot of listening of music on Spotify. My second artist of the year was the Smashing Pumpkins. No surprise. This year, I obviously prepared for their new album. I also, always listen to Smashing Pumpkins on a regular basis. So that's why it was my number two. My number three artist of the year was Soft Cold. And the last 2 years, I've been obsessed with Soft Cold. And this year, they released a new EP. And I listened to the EP a lot, and I really like Soft Cold. So I'm not surprised that it was my number three. My number four artist of the year was Bring Me the Horizon. And I listened to it a lot to prepare for when the new album was going to come out this summer. So it's no surprise that it came in at number four. And finally, at number five, I have Stone Temple Pilots. Makes sense because I did an Easy That Band this year for Stone Temple Pilots. Plus, I saw them in concert in November. So basically, before the concert, I was constantly listening to them to getting hyped for the concert. So it makes sense that it's my number five most streamed artist on Spotify. Which what I was surprised in this one was the top songs because there's some songs that I enjoyed more than this, but this is where my kids dictate my music taste. So all these five songs, except one, are songs that my kids like. So you have Try Everything by Shakira. I absolutely despise this song. It's from the Zootopia soundtrack, but my kids loved it. And apparently Spotify told me that I played it 44 fucking times. So yeah, there you go. It doesn't mean it's my favorite song. Then you have Watch Me Work. This is from the Trolls soundtrack. So my kids were obsessed with Trolls, the last movie. So that's the song that Velvet and Veneer sing. And my daughter loves that song. So that was at number two. Number three, finally, a song that I actually like, Everything by Lifehouse. I know this is an old song, but there was a time of the year maybe that was like a little bit gloomy or sad. And I really love that song. And it made me feel like my girlfriend. So I listen to it a lot, and that's why it's at number three. At number four, we have another song from Trolls, Perfect, which is my son's favorite one. And I kept telling him that, that I put Bye 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 by Insync so they would listen to them. And I told them, yeah, that's Branch from Trolls. And he was no, but yeah, he loves that track. It's pretty much sounds like a Justin Timberlake track all the way through. So that's my number four. I actually don't mind that track. And the last one, Ultra Luminary, is a song from a soundtrack from a movie called, like, I think, Over the Moon on Netflix. And my daughter and son were obsessed with that song. It's a pure pop song, and it's a number one. But yeah, again, you know, this is, like, is this my favorite music taste? No, like, I listen to a lot of like older 90s stuff, some tunes from music, and those because, it dictates when I'm with my kids. But I'm fine with Pearl Jam being number one, and thankful that no reggaeton artist came through, like, because I have 2 years ago that Bad Bunny was going in there. So yeah, I'm glad I wiped my Spotify clean. So yeah, that's my Spotify wrap for 2024. I'm quite surprised. I thought that a song that was gonna be my top five was that Post Malone song uh, from his latest record, because I really enjoyed that one. Like, Hide My Gun. I really enjoyed that track and I played it a lot. So I thought it was gonna be in the top five, but no, my kids dictate a lot of what I listen to sometimes when I'm in the car with them. So all my top songs, except one, are basically my kids' choices. So what does your, like, Spotify 2024 wrap look like? Comment. Let me know in the comments. What it does look like, and what do you think about mine? Yeah, that doesn't reflect what my top five albums of the year will be. That video will be coming later on in a few weeks. So for now, let's all judge each other on what we listen to on Spotify, and critique each other, because that's what we do. At the end of the day, who cares about this? Maybe I care about my Spotify rap, maybe some of my new couchers, but basically this is a way to you to track, like, what the hell you listen to this year on this app in particular, because that doesn't mean that was the only music I listen to. So yeah, Spotify Rap 2024 has come to an end. Now we have to wait a whole year to see what we'll listen to next year. So until next time, couchers, this is Hector, the shield dude on the couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.